Hi, I'm Kim. I practice East Asian medicine and Taoism. And lately, I've been deep into the Sun Tzu scrolls. And let me tell you, this dude, he's not just about war and strategy. He's basically the OG of emotional intelligence. And if you've ever felt stuck in drama or overwhelmed by conflict or just mentally clenched up, Sun Tzu's got something for you. So today we're looking at a slice of chapter 10, and it's all about terrain, but not like hiking. I'm thinking more like emotional terrain, social terrain, or those messy situations that we step into without realizing it's a trap. So let's break this down Tao style. Here's my point of view. You're not just avoiding drama, you're going to be outsmarting it using this 2,400-year-old battle tactics. Now, Sun Tzu said, know your terrain. But what if that terrain is your group chat, your family dinner, or maybe your ex's Finsta? Yeah, let's decode the 6 types of conflict zones and how to win without even showing up. The first one is going to be accessible ground. So this is going to be the chill zone. This is ground. It's easy to navigate. You can engage with the people here freely, but make sure that you secure your advantage. So translating this for you, this is when, the vibes are good. You feel safe. You're with your besties, or you're in a therapy session, or you're venting in group chat. It's kind of like this open terrain. But your move here is to make sure you speak your truth, but keep some boundaries. Even in safe spaces, don't drain your emotional bank account. Think, I'll share my point of view, but I'm not debating my identity. And your self-care hack here is going to be share with intention, not impulse. A safe conversation doesn't mean it's a free-for-all for everyone. The second type of terrain Sun Tzu saw was called entangling ground. It's that trap that you actually saw coming. And Sun Tzu says these are places that are easy to get into, but they're really hard to get out of. So let me translate that. This is like that DM from your toxic ex, or how about a guilt trip from your parents? What about that conversation you just know will go nowhere good? In these situations, Sun Tzu wants you to make sure you pre-type your exit strategy, which is like, gotta hop off, talk to you later. Or maybe if you just hit the peace sign and then ghost them. In these situations, Sun Tzu would have double tapped out. For you, think, do not engage unless you know how to leave with your peace intact. And so here's a self-care hack for you. Have a screenshot ready boundary, because your exit is your shield. Okay, what's the third terrain? He's calling this like temporizing ground, the stalemate zone. And here, Sun Tzu says, neither side can gain an advantage. So if you translate that, this is that circular argument, the roommate who has a beef that's just all vibes or emotion and no solution. Or, like the endless lulls, okay, in text messages. Your move here, let them spiral. Drop up, wow, that's wild, and maybe give them an emotional dip. They want a battle. Don't give them one. Sun Tzu called it the best victory is one without fighting. So your self-care hack here is to think about not investing energy in emotional NFTs, non-functional tension. Here's the fourth one, and there's 2 more after this. This one's called the narrow pass. It's the no-win scenario. This is just all bad. And it's in a situation where the other person may have some type of power, whether it's authority, whether it's financial, whatever. It's a no-win situation. Sun Tzu says, Do not attack if the enemy holds the pass. So for you, for Gen Z translation, the group chat is going off about politics. Your family's in a nuclear war at dinner. Your coworkers are fighting over lunch plans. It's tense. It's sharp. It's a trap. Your move might be to exit stage left and then light your candle and don't get baited. Your peace, their drama. Here's your self-care hack. Make this one a code red. A narrow pass means instant boundary activation. Okay? So what about number 5? Precipitous heights. Taking the high road. Sun Tzu says, if you get to high ground first, hold it. And if we look at this as a translation, this is where your clarity is, your emotional regulation. It can be like your therapist's voice. And your move in this situation is really prepare for tricky combos, like mentally and emotionally. Do your breath work, practice your calm reply, say less, let them unravel. Your self-care hack is that your peace is actually your weapon. So use silence as a strategy. Sun Tzu would have loved deep breathing and crystals. Well, Sun Tzu probably was using deep breathing and crystals. Okay, we're at the last type of terrain that Sun Tzu identifies, which this one is kind of called distant ground. So distant ground, that's not your circus, okay? Sun Tzu says, do not engage on distant ground. It's too far from your core. The translation is like, let's say your ex-cousin's roommate subtweeting you, or your friend's work drama, or maybe that feed you almost commented on. All of that, that's not your battle. And your move here is to mute, to block, to scroll. Protect your emotional perimeter. If it doesn't affect your real life, it's just noise. Oh, we could use that a lot today, right? And your self-care hack is the block button is actually like a peace treaty. Okay, so those are the 6 terrains. And if you're looking at your week this week, which terrain are you stuck in this week? And if you're ready to map your peace plan, put a heart in the comments below. Final quote. Conflict isn't about winning. It's about choosing your battlefield. So, go forth, warrior, protect your energy. And remember, sometimes the most strategic move is not playing at all. Okay, until next time, I'll catch you on the other side.